throughout, you know, some of his the areas of the worlds. You might get a chance to see some of them. You may already have the fireworks shop and so on the DknBluez. Those are belong to Pure Josh. So this is the entranceway. This is where you would spawn in if you join, you know, become part of the family, you know, at the VCraft server network. And you would do this, and you go up, and you go up, and you go, oh, okay, look, we've got. You want to do parkour. Once you know, you get on the server and you are given the IP address, which you get from the Discord server. Give me 1 second here, folks, and I'm going to just make sure that shows up, I think, on both sides, I hope. Soon find out. It might not work that way, but, you know, it is the attempt. But either way, is being entered into the YouTube side. So yeah, I'm just seeing it. So if any people on YouTube are not seeing that pop up, yep, okay, you are. Perfect. All right, excellent. So nice to see that it is working properly on both sides, you know, to let people know. So if you want to join the Discord server for the VCraft server network, that is, or, nope, sorry, that's not mine. That's not theirs, that's mine. My bad. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is when I'm meta-created, this is what happens. So we will enter the VCraft one now. There, that is the VCraft Discord server, so please give that one a join. You can join mine as well. You're always welcome to take a seat at the table for Deacon's Table, you know, and become part of our community. That's a fantastic way to get involved. So anyway, so we are, you log in for the first time, and then of course you got Skyblock servers over here. You get your parkour this way, and then you got your survival this way. So you can, you know, push the button all you want. It doesn't do anything, but you come up here, and you got the little pond, but, you know, get quickly across it. And once you are in here, you have you got three options. You've got, of course, this is where you would be going. When you first join the server, you'd be going to vanilla, and you need to become part of the family through vanilla play, and everybody's doing the grind, and that's where, you know, it's just started not too long ago. So things are still progressing, you know, at a well, some people have progressed quite far in, you know, the terms of adventure or what have you. You know, but there are other avenues to vanilla as well, building the community and seeing where it goes. So that's what the vanilla server is all about. Obviously, during your time there, you're going to encounter others and other members of the community. And when you do that, whether or not you guys get along, it does. Oh, I'm hiding behind a post. So, you know, with the I wish it was the real guys behind me, but, you know, this is just NPCs. Either way, you know, this is what we are faced with anyway. So this is where you're going to start. So you're going to impress somebody, and someone's going to recommend you or suggest that you are, you know, a valuable member of the community or what have you, or, you know, basically proving yourself. It's like a trial run. And then you may get an invite to the VCraft SMP, which is basically vanilla, but with a few little added things, not much. I mean, it's still very vanilla plus. So that's all part of it. And then, of course, we have the modded SMP, which is, again, whitelisted only. So you would need to get an invite for that. So once you're here, you make your selection. Now, we are going to be doing the pure modded this evening. So that's where we're going to start off with. I've been doing much more streaming than what I normally would do, and that's just because I'm doing what I'm doing now, just day-to-day progress. Not so much on. It's not a tutorial series or anything like that. You know, it's just a matter of it's just a playthrough. We just you walk through and we have some fun. So anyway, as you can see, our mega parrot that was here is gone. A skeleton has taken him from me. I do have another one up in the barn, up in the mainland, but our main mega parrot mount has been lost. Very sorry to see him go. So We do have a couple of new additions here, courtesy of the armor stands. We have the Taskmaster here who needs a name. So if anybody wants to come up with a name in comments or in chat, we'll see what we can do with this guy. And then of course we got Mr. Turkey Leg over here, roasted by the fire, and he's sitting and enjoying himself. So these guys are new additions to the island. Which, as some of you know from the beginning, this was nothing more than a wooden platform with a garden on it. So this has really, been taking shape. There's still some terraforming work I want to do down at the bottom, but I mean, for the most part, it is all encased. And my house is still up top with the floating platform. The tree farm that I use is right here now, rather than just an ugly square where I keep all my saplings and everything where they're supposed to be and whatnot. The chest is supposed to be for the bone meal, which right now is just over here, bone meal farm. So, keep the trident there for doing our fishing, to keep our food all in there as usual, and so on. And this is where we've taken things at the moment. I have been doing a little bit of cleanup. I've been doing a little bit of upgrading, as you can see, chest-wise. Upgrades are in place, and that's important for us to note. And there's a lot less inventory in here. I've cleaned up quite a bit. So not completely done, but it's a lot of work. Down below, I think everything was done via the stream, but just to go down, I should take a peek at do a run of my gardening while I got a chance, and while I'm down here. Of course, I think some of you remember our friend Mischief. Mischief was the first cat down here. There's now others that are toiling about simply because there's so many villagers here, and it's a scary thing. So I did expand the crops. I think we were doing the last time. This is now all carrot rather than carrot and wheat. I still haven't ran the official test on these pollen blocks because we know that in the 19.2 vanilla mechanic, I don't know if it was added sooner than that, but pollen from bees that falls off the back end of a bee as they're flying about helps the crops grow faster. So these particles remind me just like that. So I made the assumption maybe it's got the same mechanic. Not too sure. There's very little write-up, and that's the one thing I really encourage from mod developers out there. One, there's a few things. Remember who you're doing it for. If you're just doing it for yourself and your own play or your own group, then why put it out there? If you want to have your mod used by the community, then support and remember your community. That's number one. And of course, make sure you make an instruction of some basic instruction for wherever you're putting your file to download, how to install it, and what to do once you're in the game. Obviously, there's usually some basic configuration and keybinds. I mean, just to have that recognition of a developer that's thinking ahead, saying, "Hey, you know what? Once you're there, make sure you go into the options and set your keybinds." And there's a configuration file if you're using mod menu or what have you. Have that kind of information there. I think mod menu is pretty much a staple nowadays to a lot of people who play modded because it is a client side mod anyway. But it is, as far as I'm concerned, it's essential. It's one of those things. I don't know what key I'm supposed to push. Transfer those all at once in one lump sum, but I know there's one there. I'm trying to learn because the mouse wheelie programs, some of you know that I was using because of my hand, the muscles in my hand, and that don't always work properly. I do get the shakes and the jitters, so that's all one of the reasons why I do using mouse wheel. And now I've got a few tweak program in there that's not as friendly as mouse wheelie for sure, but it's an option and it's something that I can do. So I'm happy to use that. I can't use, well, you know what, we're just going to get full melons this time around. That's fine. We can do that. Again, kind of making my rounds here, doing some crops and some gardening and whatnot. So we have our beets, here. We've done our melons. Yeah, we'll get there. And this also helps with our compost to some degree and our trading. Villagers, farmers that we can trade with, which we're probably going to have to do at some point soon. I'm going to have to check that actually, because I think we might be running low on our emerald supply. That's something I'm sure we have plenty of for crafting and whatever else. I mean, emeralds used to be just something that, oh, okay, you got villagers that produce them, which we do, lots of traders. But when you have emerald armor, emerald tip arrows, and so on, it really does make an impact in the way, that's for sure. Not as OP, I guess, of a resource anymore. It used to be. Hey, Plum, how you doing? Pikachu! Yeah, I do remember Pikachu. I'm old, but I do remember something. Mostly because that's what my son used to watch. Had nothing really to do with me. I'm still old, but yeah, I'm just just doing a stream tonight because again, it's Thanksgiving in the South, and some people are celebrating that, and then of course other issues going on. With me specifically, I'm actually having a really high pain day at the moment, and I have a little bit of quiet around me at the moment. So rather than do a new beginning stream with just some of the people, we figure I'd hold off for that, and I would do a stream of some modded again, and just continue where we left off on that front. So yeah, what we're doing right now, just getting some stuff together. Young at heart, yes, I'm young at heart. I guess that's a way of putting it. Young at heart. Some people say I have a heart of stone, but forgot I put some pollen up there. Um, so that would never be good, I guess. If I have a heart of stone, I'm in trouble. So either way, I'm trying to remain young at heart, trying to just keep things positive in life, trying to with the as I mentioned, the pain and other issues that I deal with. Having the moments that I enjoy, whether or not they're ideal, I guess would be looking at it. Um, but if I'm happy doing this, then good. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those moments of happiness, and joy. That I mean, it's not always joy when I'm playing Minecraft, but it's taking my mind someplace else and putting it on something else. And the fact that I'm still able, in some manner, to put together some form of creative thought, or design or pattern, look. Um, to me, it's an accomplishment. So, and I encourage others that are going through that to find that passion for you yourself. Doesn't have to be Minecraft. Probably won't be Minecraft, but find something for yourself that you can. I'm gonna go trade these potatoes rather than put them in storage. So we'll get rid of them now while I can. I know I have a couple of potato guys here. Rid of them with. Um, yeah, that I've got to somehow bring the price of these guys down a little bit again. I don't want to run the zombie on them again, but my goodness, take that chance. All is good. All is good. Uh-huh. I know we've got other things to trade, but I'm not there yet. Okay, that's good enough for me. All right, so we should have some room now in our inventory. This button under here, there we go. And let's get some wheat. The only problem with wheat, your inventory fills up with seed and not enough of the wheat. So I'd have to stop and so go dump some seed off. Get the composter. Yeah, I'm gonna get full. I'm not gonna. I think I can sell some wheat too while I'm at it. I get lost in the pattern going back and forth. So that's how medicated I am at the moment. People say I'm funnier when I'm medicated. Not like I'm running a D&D campaign like I've done a couple times. Uh, you know, while in this state, it's different, to say the least. Whether I'm more or less creative, I don't know. It's, yes, going in circles. Why am I going? Get rid of some inventory here. I have some wheat over here. We don't have much. Don't. But that should be almost. So now we got to go to our composter. Then we go back around and collect the rest of the stuff that I left behind. I know the average person might get lost in these tunnels. I think there's a cat dying somewhere. What did he? Oh, that kills cats? Interesting. Well, we found out something that pollen does for some reason. He stood underneath it and he was dying. So the pollen blocks kill cats. I wonder if they kill other mobs. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one. That's interesting. Now I have a cat hit. All right, let's go back over and get the rest of our wheat and seeds. If it's shouldn't have despawned yet. It hasn't been that long. I was just actually complaining the other day that sometimes it seems like it takes forever for things to despawn when you want it to. But then when you don't want it to, you're like, ah, damn. So what do we got? We got any room left in here? Yeah, we got some room for our asparagus. We're going to take our asparagus. Always make my rounds with this so that we have some on stock in case we ever need it. I haven't got into the cooking recipes yet. I will. I plan on it in detail, especially as we expand the town village up top. We will be putting in things like restaurants and food places, regardless whether it be a place for salads and greens or produce, pastas, or I don't know what all there is in mod, but we'll get into that at some point. But I'm not at that particular stage yet. Right now we're just gonna get some seed. This should be just enough, but regardless, plant that up. It'll be easier to do it. Okay. Pretty bad when you're playing Minecraft and then you're not having enough. Oh yeah, it was Mouse Wheelie that made it so it used to automatically fill my toolbar when it ran out if there was stuff in my immediate inventory, but it doesn't do that now. Back this way now. Deal with the asparagus. Right room. Don't get much off of a crop of asparagus. You get about 2 stacks. Probably a little bit more because I always waste seed. Something. Throw the wheat out too. Why not? Yeah, and the potatoes. I don't need the extra. I wish the poison potatoes would go into the composter. That would kind of make sense. But anyway, it's getting discombobulated. So where we at now? We're gonna do onions, I think. Onions and cabbages. Let's do them both together because we can. I still need chilies and peanuts and sweet potatoes. So there's a few of the produce things that I still haven't got yet. Uh, Always looking for that. Also, the fruits are things like coconuts that fall from trees. Like to get some more of that into my inventories. But again, I've been rethinking or trying to think of, or maybe I'll try to tackle the applied energetics for this campaign, or sorry, for this series as well, because it is sadly it's going to be an essential. I'm just going to throw these feathers here while I put some seeds in. So, because the inventory, the chest system on here, I just for the amount of items is bloody believable. I'm already like over 200 chests, and I'm not even done the wood yet. So yeah, it's a little bit, much for inventory. As you can see, I'm like, yeah, it's a lot. Uh, but kind of gotta. There's probably more cabbage than I'm right picking it up, maybe. Uh, Either way, get rid of some onions. Oh, I can't believe there's so many onions. You can't even pick them all up. Onions produce a lot, like potatoes, actually. Well, but I guess it makes sense. Very, very similar in their growing. You can tell. I think I'm about done with my onion farm. I'm not going to have to harvest that much forward. Dump the cabbage seeds out. Maybe one of them days. I don't know if you're able to hear any of the Minecraft in the background or not. Picking the inputs here. No, I guess you're not hearing any of it, are you? There you go. Now you can hear some of it. You were just hearing my voice. How annoying. Sorry about that. All right, let's get some tomatoes. These are great. They harvest just like sweet berries. Walk through. And of course, we got the glowberries hanging on the edges. You can harvest them at any time. You can also bone meal them to get more glowberries if you want. Don't know if it works with tomato plants. No, it works with sweet berries. Why would you waste a bone meal on sweet berry? It's one of those. Really? Now you have the blueberries, which is the same kind of bush, right? Berries come off, except you're slowed down like a sweet berry. But you don't get the damage. Because this would kill me. It would take a while, but it would get me. The sweet berries, especially with this many of them. I don't think I've ever had a death by sweet berry. Heard of people that have. A lot of berries, man. There we go, and we're out. Got another cat just wandering around again. I don't have any fish on me to deal with, so we had a couple rotten tomatoes. Fine. Berries. I'm not gonna bother with sweet berries over here. I think I had the potato, the poison potatoes somewhere. Can't remember where they were. Maybe with the suspicious stew where I was gonna put them for. Why I'm even keeping them, I don't know. They're kind of useless. Well, that's from my good old pet. Yeah. Don't have any fish for you. We're out of luck. Hey, what do we got? Got some bones. I'm gonna go back up. See a mischief. We'll be back later. I haven't named my golem yet. My primary. There's other ones up there, but this is the guy that cleans up the mess. Make sure that I have all the slime balls that I could possibly use. Maybe even a little bit excessive of those amounts. Go visit our fisherman friends for a minute, so I can put my. We got one. That's a pretty disappointing haul of the slime balls. Yeah, if there's ever a villager you see, or a mob that you see that you want to give a name to, let me know, and we can name any of these guys. Um, these guys especially, they're free roaming, but there's going to be, once the village especially gets more in it, we've already got a couple of villagers up there now, but as we expand that, there's going to be, I'd like them all to have a name, and just something to make it more of a make it more alive, more than just the build that that it's supposed to be like next level Lego shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're back surface here with our buddies. Um, so yeah, we had a plan. I was working on earlier. Rupert for a villager. Yeah, that would be actually a good name for Rupert. Um, Now the ones that are in the shops are. Do you want him to be a shopkeeper or just a random villager, like Rupert the random villager? Because if it's for a shopkeeper, that name will have to be put on hold. Sure. Don't have any shops currently ready. I've got a couple that I'm toying with ideas for. One is a toy store where I'm going to sell all the plushies that are available in the modded server. So people want that. Oh, you just go with the name. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Well, I gave you the offer. Whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, I think I might make him Rupert the random villager. Make it interesting. I think we're going to take another set of these to use. Um, it's going to be making a mess of the terrain and the countryside, but got to make sure that my parrot didn't die in vain. While we're at it, just because we can. Again, my hands are jittery. I apologize that it's not so smooth. Trying to do now. Thinking about something. My mind was there a moment ago. It was seriously, and it just went poof. It disappeared. Goodness, there it is. 46 of them. I got 45 of them because I want to name Rupert. Let's go up here. It's plain Rupert. There we go. So courtesy of Plum 6. Plum is a member of the VCraft server network and plays on pretty much all of the servers. Right, this direction. Very helpful. She's been right up there with when I first started the server. Everybody on the server has been phenomenal. Still looking for that property thatch that we can do so we can finish these builds, these particular houses. So we'll get to that eventually. But let's actually that's what we were doing back here. We're going to go find Rupert. I think Rupert he'll be one of these dudes. So we're going to call you Rupert just because you came out. Nobody in the toilet? Oh, there's someone in the toilet. How did he get in there? That's weird. Well, we're going to leave him hiding in there so there's no other place to put him. So where'd Rupert go? He's over here. Um, so we got Rupert and well, if I had another name tag, we'd call this guy John. Why? Because well, it makes sense. It's John. Um, and they're climbing in with the llamas. Now you guys are trapped in there. Oh my word. All right, we gotta let them out. And we gotta move. Yeah, it's the bushes. They're climbing over the bushes. That's gonna suck. I don't know how to deal with that right now. So right now they're safe in there. We're gonna leave you be. You're stuck. Sorry, Rupert. You went in there. You're out of luck. And now we've got a random llama, not one of my flock. Right? He's showing up and just hanging out with Rupert. Oh, Rupert like. Oh, they like each other. They got some loving going on. We're gonna get a baby. I don't think there's a bed anywhere. So I don't think they'll be making a baby. Oh, there's bed is in there. They can't see one. Yeah, okay. So they're falling in love, and that's okay. And we got Maverick, and we got Llama Llama. Llama Llama Ding Dong over here. Or, yes, Shama Llama Ding Dong. That was it. Sorry, Plum. But yeah, so we're headed in this direction. Where's my food? Sure, I've got some food handy. Not a lot on me, honest with you, because earlier today when I was doing this journey, is when I lost my parrot. I kind of say love is I guess it's a process. Some kind of processes for sure. I think we might put the toy shop over here somewhere. We're up there, but we'll get there. Still got to do our fish business. And it's getting dark. Why is it always getting dark whenever I'm starting? You know what it is? It's because I start to do something, and then I get sidetracked because it was a squirrel, and I went chasing the squirrel. And then by the time I get back on track to do what's supposed to happen, um, I end up going, oh, here we go. We're over here is Romanoff. We're at Romanoff's place. It is his little place here. So figured I'd come in here, duck in here. I should have just enough room to do one of these and have a nap. Because I'm not so bold and brave as to go traipsing around in the wilderness, which I'm probably going to end up doing anyway. And being the chicken that I am, it's a very difficult process to get involved with for sure. It's, daytime can take a little bit of time on this server. As you are now being made aware, as you're staring at the door, I'm just trying to increase the volume for you guys just a little bit of the Minecraft. I mean, I have my volume set very, very low to begin with, so again, I apologize if you do need it turned up at any time for this Minecraft sounds. Let me know, and I can do that. But again, it's just one of those things that is in the background, and I don't like it overpowering what I'm doing. Oh, look at that! We got a zombie over there. He's gonna come over here. He's gonna try and cross over. Oh no, he's gonna get right over to there. That's what he's gonna do, right on the edge. Oh, he died first. Too bad for him. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be building the stairs. Should have actually brought the stairs themselves. Now, you see, now I got another idea. Rather than using the oak planks to mark a trail, I should be getting some spruce stairs so I can actually mark where the stairs need to be as part of this road. What I'm looking at now, Plum, because I don't know. I know you're in the channel. I know someone else in there, probably Josh. He likes to watch or listen in the background. But it is Thanksgiving, man. Better things to do than listen to me. That's for sure. But we've got. No, I don't even know what I was saying now. I got a road. I was saying a road to V's place, where her place is. There's no way I'm building the road to your place or even a bridge. That would take me forever. You're over there somewhere. You're past the zombie spawner. Plum. So you're way out there. Actually, you're right there. 2,000 meters away. So 2,000 blocks away from where I am right now. That's crazy. Uh, I've a good thing we've got our waystones. Otherwise, I wouldn't visit that often. But you're never around. You got to come around more often when you get a chance. I know schools. Obviously, there's school's important, man. You got to make sure that that's priority. But yeah, it kind of sucks not having people around sometimes. Got to make that. Gotta take those moments, I guess, in life when you can. If education or work or family, or we all got to divide our time up and spend it, and that's all that's really important. Um, you know, it's it's nice, it's nice that people know that, hey, just so you know, your presence is missed on the server. Uh, I'm always, and it's the fact that I'm not on at the same time as a lot of you guys are, whether it's yourself or V or Josh or Smith or what have you, and everybody's got IRL issues going on that they're dealing with, as we all do. I happen to be, I guess, one of the lucky few as well that well, yeah, you've been having some computer issues as well. I don't know if do you have a Vision Electronics anywhere near where you are? Because they've got a special on it's a refurbished, it's an i5, but it's got like 16 gig of RAM. Definitely not a gaming computer or anything like that, but it's definite. It's got enough power to run Minecraft. Probably even run most of the modded. But if you know if there's a Vision Electronics anywhere around, it's about 300 bucks Canadian, right? So um, for that system, and seems pretty decent. Seems like the best. Obviously, it's only 300 bucks, but you gotta kind of, yeah. I'm not gonna do stairs on every single one. Just a little bit. I think we can probably get around this way, maybe. Right? Where did I put those stairs? I'm gonna make sure there's some clearing here. Just trying to plan a spot where the road might possibly go, um, just so that we can progress. There's going to be 2 bridges required on this particular road. And I could probably go down closer to the thing and then cut in, but this is probably the most efficient route, but it can be dangerous. It won't be once it's lit up properly, right? So now I do have some torches that I've been slowly spamming in this particular area. See, right here is a problem. See, I don't know. I think what I might do is we'll take these out. And then we're going to, I know I have my shovel here somewhere. Take the shovel and let's clear a little bit of this rather than, because this is where the first bridge is going to be. There's a cave over there that I'm going to fill in at some point. But let's oh, shoot for that. Gee whiz. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Right, so we're going to come up here, and this is where we're going to, even though I could probably do the same thing here, better than I can build a bridge, but I think a bridge here be super, super cool. That's my thought anyway. So we're coming up here, we're going here, here. Sudden, we're going to go here. Goodness, we got to make some progress here and get across this. This is where the bridge is going to be. He is, he is sticking. My apologies for screaming at you. Gotta go clean all that mess. Thinking it could. See, it's got to get up here anyway. So we've got to somehow get up here. Let's go clean up the mess. Look at that mess. Now we have to, I think we're gonna do, rock, yeah, some exposed rock here. That's kind of cool. Road come there. Messing up all over the place. So getting too far ahead of myself and just making a mess happen in this current state. Sometimes I get a little bit ahead and forget what concept was. So we're coming across a bridge here, and it's going to go, I think, so we're going to go up. That. Like that. And we're going to go so. 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 So yeah, this is beginning. This is the planning stages. This is the planning stages. So it's going to come up here like so, and it's going to be a road, and it's going to go like so. So we got a rhino. I gotta watch out for a rhino. Got to get across here. Now this is a problem. I'm thinking. Actually, maybe we don't. We don't need to come up here at all. Oh, it's too late. I committed. We've already come up, but we do not have to go across where I thought. So we're going to go right this way. Yes, these will not be staying here. These were only markers. I know I probably should use wool, but I have more wood than I have wool, so that's why. Well, and what I'll do just to make some of these bends now make more sense, even though I could probably straighten them up a little bit here. Actually, let's do that. Straighten them out, even though I could make it make sense by doing a custom tree or two. So you come up. Still want to have it come over a little bit, just because again, why come up in the first place? So there's going to be something there. Just make that a little less extreme. We have a little bit of a clearing here. Then we're going to go down. It's too sharp of a bend. Definitely. So this is going to make some kind of sense. So we're going to come down here. shit, really? And we're gonna do it now this way. This way. Okay. Way. That makes sense. All right. I like the gradual. I keep doing that. I like the gradual slopes. So much steep stairs for roads. So yeah, it's pretty quiet night. I think it's just Plum right now, just Plum. It's probably the only person that's hanging out, and that's okay. It is Thanksgiving after all. I think between whether it be U.S. or Canadian, most people that are watching my stream end up being from the U.S. Some from overseas, which is following. So yeah, so we've got a little bit of some clearing going on here. I'm gonna head back to base and maybe do something a bit different at this point. Out of food, so that's why I can't fly. And what's my picture doing? Here we go. Made it all the way back. Look at that. Probably have to go and should do some recharge on my my arm or on my elytra. A little bit of mending going on. But for the most part, I'm pretty safe coming around the thing. Other than sometimes coming around the stacks are a little dangerous because you do get shot at occasionally. Because again, I do have to get up there with some glow lichen and light up some of the darker areas. Mobs will spawn and prevent creepers from falling down on my head or skeletons from taking pot shots, or even like the skeleton on that side that was hidden over there and took some shots at my mega parrot and took him out. So you're just chilling. So I need a name for this guy. If he's still there, next time, then yeah, we need a name for him. But how where's our haha, you guys lost your trades. Haha, that's what happens when you're not paying attention. So I think what we're gonna do, you need to come out. You guys need to get out. Okay, get out. And I heard a mob somewhere, and I don't know where. Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. You need to go in here. Go into bed. Get in there. Okay. Weird. You still hiding out in there? Yeah. So which one of you is... Get out on your own? Probably can't. Let's see if I can push you out. Mine seem to be... Or you not going? Huh. That's weird, man. And if I put it... Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the water because then I'm screwed. Hit door off. Okay. Go. Gee whiz. Why is it so difficult? Next door. One of these has got a bed for you. that's Rupert. Rupert was the first one in bed. So here's our problem. So we gotta now gotta put the door back on our outhouse. Just bothers me now. There we go. I have a door. Why he went in there, I don't know. But here's the problem. I'm gonna have to get rid of the bushes that are right beside fence, which is unfortunate, but I've got no choice because that is how villagers are getting in and not getting out. So I don't want to do that. So the whole point of having this village is going to be set up in such a way that it is a free roaming village. So these villagers that are in here, for the most part, some will be able to wander around. The ones that are part of a shop or a business, such as the church, right? The Church of the Lush Coast. You come in and you've got the two nuns. We know should have that option. I think for Minecraft, you should be able to get a nun, not just a male and female genders of their guys. So you can, when they're awake, you can trade with them. And I have right now. I'm selling spider eyes, and I'm selling another word. It's just some ingredients for. I might put something else or whatever down the road, but for right now, that's what I'm selling, and that's what's in our church. So that's all part of it. So they're pretty much stuck in here. As you can see, they can't get out. So, and it's the same thing with Romanoff over there and Leo for the stable. They can't leave their respective shops, and there will be the same thing when we do get our Smith and our toy shop and all the other things that are going to be up over here as this living village. Where villagers will be wandering about and whatnot, and we have our little yurt style homes that are going to be here. You know, really love the look of this, and then I think if I can get a hold of the right dark brown thatch material for the modded, so I've been world hunting as much as I can in between streams to see if I can find the stuff, but so far I'm not finding anything. Why is there another? Goodness. So there was a wandering trader there, but our good old zombie friend right there, they killed him. He thinks he's gonna come. He thinks he's gonna get in. What he thinks. I could leave. Good. We could. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that, but I did. Go out. Go out. I don't think I can hit him. Oh, yeah. Actually, he spawned. Oh, but they got the spider. That was a good one. Oh, there's a creeper way up there. Why is he not despawned? Yeah, actually within my spawn range. He is too. Holy crap, that's crazy. There we go. So a good place to get my target practice while I'm up here on the wall. Just taking things out. Pretty good shooting. There's a zebra up there. I don't want to take him out. This is a custom tree. In case people didn't notice, it's one of the just a little fence tree. Same as these two over here. These are little birch versions. Just little trees. Make it look very much more. Look here. Look at that. Creeper over there. I don't know what that purple is. I think it's a mushroom. And missed them. You guys drop glow goop out of there when you kill them. Cool. And glow goop, you know, I think you can do something with it anyway. I'm not 100% sure, but there's mods in here that I haven't played with yet. I'm getting there. So we did a little bit of a road layout, so we got started on that. My little bit of my ADD is kicking in here. I'm getting bored with that, and then to work on something else. And for the most part, at this point, I'm going to put my dirt away. Got lots of dirt from that little excursion. We've got a shrub, so we're going to take the shrub and put the shrub with our plant stuff. That's important in there. And put our saplings away, but we're going to also put our spruce slabs away. Continue with that another time. Maybe next stream, who knows? Maybe even, you know, a little bit between streams. I don't know. You know, there's between streams. I'm trying to work on learning some of the new mods. I'm gonna try it once again for applied energetics because that storage room is just the amount of. I mean, especially it's taking me forever, especially with you know the ADD issues that I do deal with on a regular basis. I get bored. I'm working on that. I mean, it's different when I'm doing this something little like this. This is like 2 minutes, right? And then this is a little bit more. It's been done once. It's taken me even to where it is now. Just the carving out, well, the digging part of it. Even though I was using the hammer, this still took. I mean, come on, this took forever. You can pretty much see in the world map the area underneath that has been dug out at this particular, minus certain pockets that are lava and what. So didn't do that, but we are at minus 59 on the map thing. We did finish our, the shepherd traders trading. They've been done, and they have been. I do believe they've been. No, they have not. They have not been zombified yet, and converted. Primarily because I haven't had a chance to get the zombie in here, and it's not something that, while I'm medicated, I don't feel like fighting with zombies and dealing with the nonsense at this moment. Same reason why I'm not over here doing redstone, because redstone would hurt my head right now. But as you can see, I mean, this is just a start. So I did all the types of dirt and soil for overworld. So just for the overworld brings us to here. Okay, that's just the dirt and soil. Now, if I add the sands, we're probably down about here to add the sand. Now, if I'm to add the wood, I would be all the rest, and this is, I'm just talking overworld. I'm not talking about better end or better nether, but the overworld. And then if I'm doing trees, it's going to be starting here, all of these, and then probably another 2 more banks of them, just for the overworld woods. And then it, so we're going to be, by the time we get about past the normal level of stone, and I'm not talking variants, just the base levels, we're going to be about here. What I'm thinking. And it's just a matter of, you almost need a storage system for your storage system. And I'm not at the level that, I mean, some of the Minecrafters like Exuma or what have you have done wonderful, sorting systems and inventory systems that do everything for you. They can actually filter multiple items. I've tried the multi-item sorter twice now, and I barely got into it, and my head just hurt. I can't. It's kind of funny. 20 years ago, I would have jumped at that opportunity. I would have got in there with. I mean, I was doing some programming type stuff back in the day with BASIC and stuff that people just said, you can't do that. Well, yes, you can. But I can't do anything. And then once they started getting into the other computer languages, I'm like, yeah, I'm just bored with it. I just didn't want to do it. My mind was too scattered half the time. I mean, I wasn't heavy into drugs when I was young. There was a time that I was, but that is a different, different situations. But no, it was just the fact that my mind just, I would get to a certain point, and I don't know if it's the fact it was confusing, because a lot of it's not that it was confusing. When I say my head hurts, it's not because it was like I'm stupid. It's my head hurts because I don't want to be thinking about that kind of technical stuff. My mind would rather be doing something else, um, and it gets bored, and then I move on to something else. So it's just the way we do it. So yeah, I gotta visit. I don't know why I came down here. I'm just confused and confuddled. I'm having one of those moments, you know, brain fart moments, I guess. Archery play, yeah. Shoot some bows. Don't think I need any more villagers right now. I think I have enough waiting in here. I think I had so many that one day the entity cramming was killing them. I had to drain those all. Too many. I think there's about 4 and 3 waiting because there's a few areas I'm still working on, and then of course at the top that I am working. So what was I gonna come down and do? I've done the garden. Oh, I should probably do the cocoa beans. Oh, I went and ripped up carpet. One thing with carpet I don't like, it comes up too easy. It's like I don't think it should be. I mean, I know it's a really nice thing to have, or to do if you're working with carpets. If you're doing a cleanup, it makes it so much easier. Dump a bucket of water and it cleans the whole floor, which is fantastic. Or the area, much more efficient anyway. But that's not. I don't know. Part of me just wishes you could waterlog it almost. And it would just be once you apply it, it's there. You have to destroy the block. No. Or you need a special tool, carpet removal tool, or something to get it off the floor. That would kind of make more sense to me. That's just me. I think that would make more sense. Okay. Cocoa beans, I'm going to put them away here. Okay, and I think we're pretty much we're set here for stuff. I think I got everything put where they're supposed to be. I gotta put the things upstairs. I think the rest of the stuff needs to go upstairs. Okay, except for, well, yeah, we're gonna take the emeralds up too. We're gonna cheat. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna put our saplings away because I need some saplings. Put these and a couple of these, so we're good. Good below that stuff. Yep, fantastic. I'm gonna have to find another one of those mega parrots, so that really bothered me. Oh, and at least we have a chest now dedicated to heads, so that's good. 32 skeleton skulls. Starting to accumulate, my friends. Starting to accumulate, and I don't know. Again, we haven't sorted all of this yet, but we are getting to it. I'm a little bit annoyed that there is. I'm gonna have to mention that to the administrator at one point. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong, but I had a gold key, and I went to open a gold chest, part of the probably chest, and it opened. It popped a gold lock off. When I went and grabbed the gold lock, all of a sudden the gold lock was gone and the chest was locked again and the key was gone. So I don't know what happened. I think maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I clicked it the wrong way. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to bring that up because that happened just yeah, and I mentioned it. So, but yeah, there are different types of chests in here that you could open. I've been having fun with 90% of it now until just that other day, and it was the one issue that hoping there's something good in that chest. If I end up getting it open and there's nothing in there but crap, that's gonna be really annoying. So, but that'd be Minecraft, wouldn't it? I think I got too many. More than enough arrows. I probably should make some more arrows. I'm gonna have to make some more with this. I mean, these ones aren't stacking. I think the funny thing is, I think that changes the tag once you fire an arrow. I think it changes the tag. So these may have been recovered arrows, and these are still yet to be fired. I think that may be it. I have some emerald arrows left. There's no difference between the emerald and the amethyst arrow, other than the fact emerald arrows are a lot more expensive, but the actual damage is exactly the same. So just put that so you know if you're playing, you can make do. I mean, it's if you're looking for a certain look, that's different. But if you are doing it for a specific, you're doing it just for the damage, just stick with the amethyst. It's cheaper, easier to find a geode than it is to find emeralds. And trust me, setting up that village or trading down below has been absolutely insane. And that's why up here, when people come to visit, what I'm hoping for anyway, when they come to the Republic, is they enjoy the village that's there, and they do some shopping and some trading and some socializing and what have you. And yeah, we go from there. So I've also been making an absolute mess of the Nether, but we're not going to go there right now. We'll do that another time. I think for the most part, we have come to the conclusion of what we'll do for an episode today. We'll make it a short one. It is Thanksgiving. It really was something that I figured I'd jump on and do for a little while rather than just have nothing. Because again, I really enjoy Minecraft, and I enjoy it best when it's with friends and with other people. But when everybody's busy and things come up and you're not feeling like being around other people, doesn't mean I don't want to play. It just means I just have to play in a different manner. So that's what I'm doing. I just figured I'd log on and do a little bit of a playthrough, some casual play. That's what this whole series is about. I used to do another series called Going Dark, from another server, and it was basically when I was ever feeling um, blue, which I did, or feeling down, which I did on a daily basis. I would stream. And I have since come over to this server, and I've been spending most of my free time here. I am still part of the moderating team on the other server, and do plan on going back to do another series. But for right now, I've been devoting a lot of time on these servers, because again, this community has been very welcoming and forthcoming with me from the beginning. They have been very accommodating as well for not just myself, but also for those that have come over with me. And you know them, Black Lantern Ace is on the DknBluez since coming over here as well. Malta Starlight has joined on part of the team and has been welcome, open arms as well. But then, of course, we've also got Dag7 and Lorelei Redfern, and they're part of Deacon's table. I mean, all four of them are. And when they came on board, a lot of servers, the larger group of people all come on together. Some people, they're not always inviting to everybody. Or they might say, oh, a couple of you are okay, the rest of you are not. And that's not what we wanted. We wanted everybody to have a place here. And the administrator, Pure Josh, and his significant other, V, is very, very accommodating for all of us on the server. Gave us the area we wanted to work with, worked with us, came and helped us with farms and builds when necessary. We tried to help out as much as we could towards the community as well, and we continue to do so. And it's all part of it. And that's what playing Minecraft with others is all about, because this Minecraft world can get rather boring sometimes. Even this, I mean, we've got coconut trees and palm trees and these magnificent, lush stacks that come out of the warm ocean floor. There's sharks floating around it. Oh, yeah, I don't want those guys. They hurt. Eels. So we got eels in there that will attack you. There's sharks out there in the water. There's all kinds of fun, and this is the modded side of things. So for me, it adds a lot of new character, new personality to a game that I've played and beaten a couple times. Even the chicken, like myself, yes, I have played through Minecraft once completely, and then I've done it like 3 times semi. Going through the role with groups and with others. So it's not a game that, I mean, I like to build. That's what I'm here for. And I used to spend a lot of time in creative Minecraft on my own, and I would build things all the time. And it was just a great getaway for me. But got, I mean, I suffer with depression, man. I need to be around other people sometimes. So joining up with a couple servers early on, I had a couple bad experiences. Being an older guy like myself, not very welcoming in welcome in some communities that are filled with 12, 13, 14-year olds. I'm like, yeah, this isn't a place for me. Finding servers that are for adults, and even then you end up with 20 to 35, usually at best. And then I've found a few where I'm 52 years old, and I've been I've been welcomed on. This is one of the servers that I'm welcomed on very warmly. And again, I'm not mentioning the name of another server during it, but again, when that stream comes up, you'll know about it too. But again, it's all in fun, and this is a great. This is very much family. Feels like family on the VCraft server network. So right now everybody's a little disjointed because they've got everything going on. But when they come together, it's pretty darn cool. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's been fun, guys. I'm sorry it's not the normal 2 hour span, but a little over an hour is about all I can manage right now. Honestly, I do need to lay down a little bit, and hopefully some of the pain will ease off. So in the meantime, guys, make sure you're being excellent to one another out there, and of course, when you're going to play, make sure above all else you are playing safe. Bye for now, guys, and we'll see you next time.